Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about all the different campaigns which are kicking in right after this maintenance. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to point out is yes, we do have a new member on the couch, and that is of course the beautiful Takodachi. I did manage to grab a Takodachi plush for myself, so that's pretty awesome. Now with that out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about is of course the new content available in this update. The very first thing is of course the ARC's training center, so if you did want to just test out a class and see how certain moves work, you're able to test everything out in the ARC's training center. Now other than the training center, we do have a new limited time quest, Drill Too Chilly to Chase, and this is pretty much worth running at least once a day because I do believe it will be a daily that will reward you one of those special scratch tickets. Now you won't be able to spend your special scratch tickets yet, you have to wait till next week before that banner actually comes out. However, you can start farming for those tickets starting from today, so make sure that you do farm this a little bit if you want, and you know, if you just really like this LTQ, you can spam it over and over because remember, you do get those vouchers. You're guaranteed to get vouchers, and then there's a chance of getting a full-on ticket when you run this LTQ. Now the next thing being added into the game is probably the biggest update, and that is of course the Force class update. So forces are going to be eating good. Basically it's buffs all around. You're going to be dealing significantly more damage than before. Force really was lacking in the damage department, so I am hoping that this update is going to fix all of those problems, but you guys can let me know in the comment section below what are your initial impressions of this. However, if you're not a Force main, do not worry because there are new photon arts and techniques that you can modify with the tech arts customization. So this applies to every single class in the game, so make sure that you do take a look at it and you actually spend the CDs and then modify your skills and level them up all the way to level 10 so that you can benefit from all of those gains. Now for all of my Line Strike mains, there are new cards being added into Line Strike, which is going to shake up the meta. There's going to be 15 new cards, so definitely take a look at it if you are a Line Strike player. Other than that, there are a ton of quality of life changes being added into the game. The main one for me that I'm really happy about is going to be the updated enhancement system. Instead of feeding 5 items, you can now feed 10 items. This is a massive change. Basically, it's going to make it so much easier to enhance your weapons and your armors all the way to plus 90, or just create all of those enhancement fodders. However, I do not recommend anyone to enhance or augment right now because we will be getting some enhancement boosts when the Super Genesis Festival kicks in, so you might want to hold off until then. And last but not least is of course the Melty Blood second collaboration. So the beautiful Neko arc is being added into the game, and yeah, this is going to be beautiful. There's a whole scratch thing, there's the freebies for logging in, and then yeah, you Neko arc, right? Neko arc is literally like the key or like the star of the show in my personal opinion, because of this right here. And there's even one where you can get him to dance. It's a I think it's a build part though. I don't know if it's a hologram or a build part. From what I've seen, it looks like a build part actually it's right here. Yeah, here. Okay, yeah, it's a build part. As you can see here, build part Neko arc, and he's literally dancing, so this is like 10 out of 10. Alright, with all of that out of the way, let's talk about actual campaigns kicking in. So the first one is the Countdown campaign. Receive 3 and augment transfer passes per day, so basically just log in every single day and you actually receive a total of 21 of these passes. Now you don't want to miss out on this because getting these and augment transfer pass vouchers are actually a pain in the butt, so being able to just get 21 of them simply just by logging in every single day, that's actually really nice. Now on top of that, we also get the 50% off NEX Cubes recycling campaign. So this is the ability to pick up an extra 50 star gems as well as an extra 50 alpha reactors every single week, and they've even added Genesis points where you can pick up another extra 5,000 Genesis points if you want as well, which is pretty awesome. Personally, I think the Star Gems is going to be the star of the show because remember, you can double dip this, the 50% off with the regular one. So you can actually get 100 Star Gems every single week and 100 Alpha Reactors every single week, which is really, really awesome. And last but not least, we have the Epith Weapon Series, which you get for free at level 65. This is going to be replacing all of our free armors and free weapons, I'm assuming. So the Argent Cool weapons as well as the Ephisan armors. As we can see here, use the enhanced Epithet Arini series and deck him armor to tackle the latest content. I don't know what augments are going to be on these armors. I wouldn't be surprised if the new LC augments will be in these armors. Because remember, with this update, we're actually getting all of the high-end LC capsules. So that's Grand Gladiosol LC, Lux Hal Finale LC, Gland Gigas Master LC, Grand Dreadkeeper 2 LC, and Giga Triel LC, and we're even getting High Stira Domina LC as well. So that's 6 of your augments already done. Then, you know, if you can afford an Addy capsule and you pop that in and you're good to go already, which is pretty amazing. So we're definitely going to need to see what augments are on these weapons and these armors. If they literally did everything that I just said, you know, if they put all 6 of these augments plus, I don't know, probably a Mastery 4 or something, it's still going to be pretty dang powerful. It's going to be significantly powerful than people who are just using full LC augments. Like, you're looking at like doubling your damage at the bare minimum, which is actually pretty massive. But nevertheless, even if it don't give you all those LC capsules, these LC capsules are very, very easy to obtain. I can make a whole separate video on how to obtain these very easily if you guys really want to, but literally it's just farming like Lucille Exploration, buying them from the shop, and yeah, it's very, very easy to obtain these LCs. And the last thing I just want to mention with everyone is, of course, the scheduled maintenances for this month. So the next maintenance is in 2 weeks, so that is going to be December 18th. However, after this one, we have to wait 3 entire weeks until the next maintenance on January 8th. So hopefully between this 3-week window, I am praying that the servers do not lag to death and start dying, and that we need an emergency maintenance. I hope that doesn't happen. But when they do extend long periods of time near the tail end before maintenance, the servers are kind of a little bit wonky. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably experienced it when we had the Omen of the Planet Breaker D2. So that was the urgent quest that we had last week where we were running a double UQ and all of that. Whenever that UQ came up, the servers were really, really laggy. So I do hope that, you know, we don't have to suffer through all of that again. But we'll have to wait and see. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.